So, are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
It's time to start again. Yes, Poor Man SuperCard is back. This time on the road to WrestleMania tier. And this time it's gonna be the best one ever. I can feel it in my bones. Come along with me as we start episode 1 of the brand new series. And we do this for 3 reasons. Because no doubt some of you are going to say, JB, why are you doing this to yourself? You have an account, you spend quite easily. Why are you doing this? Well, number one, very simply, it's a challenge, and I enjoy the challenge of doing it. But most importantly, number 2 is to show that free-to-play can be done using the right methods. Now, we have plenty of examples. There's plenty of players who play free-to-play, but most of them are playing every single day on a regular basis. This is about being more casual without having to go too hardcore. And the third reason is giving a fresh look at what it's like to start from the beginning. So for new players or old players to give a fresh perspective on how the game is for new players now. But before we get started, if you're going to enjoy this video, as many people do, I've been asked so hundreds and hundreds of times to bring back Poor Man SuperCard, then I need you to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. We'll keep this series going as long as you guys want it to, so it's important you hit the like button. Then comment down below what kind of things do you want to see from this series. Do you want to see me cover old ground, or do you want to do something fresh? And if you're new and want to stay on track with the progress, hit the big red. This thing that looks like that. Let's get started off though with the beginning. So how do we get started? Let's get into making a brand new account, setting up the tables, preparing the ring. Welcome to WWE SuperCard. Since you're new around here, let's start with your name. I've been thinking about this, and I think it's time King JB made a return. All the legal stuff, yeah, I'm good with that. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got ourselves a little video. Welcome to WWE SuperCard. Take them into the ring. So this is new. We didn't have this before, so it's showing us a couple of new things. Interesting. I like that. I did not know that this is a thing. Now it's your turn to step into the ring. Roman Reigns versus King JB, and it's on. So you should always try to pick the best card for the job. Yep, of course. Power and charisma is where we're going to go. We're going to tap on John Cena, and he's going to beat Roman Reigns. Tap anywhere to fast forward. So it's a very much like a holding hands. Oh, Becky. Hey, Bex. Right. And again, beating Shayna Baszler down. This is all good. And now Kofi. Well, New Day. New Day. And your boy Xavier Woods. Here we go. Nice and easy. We're just going to blast through this, giving us the normal tutorials. Congrats on your first win. Now we've got to go to the draft picks. Now, in case you didn't know, the starting tiers are Nightmare, Primal, and Vanguard, and I'm starting right at the beginning. The aim of Poor Man SuperCard is not to spend any credits other than the ones I get in game. So when we're going through this, you'll see me spend absolutely zero. Nada. Nothing. So I've got to pick a card first of all. Sami Zayn. And here it is. My first card is Gunther. There's always one really good card hiding on the draft board. Once you find it, the board will reset, so you can start looking for a new one. They've definitely updated this. 100% updated it. Now these cards will get added to your collection, so you can use them throughout the game. Cool. Great way to earn rewards is by completing challenges. That will task you to do things across the game. Let's just see a quest. When you earn enough, you can spend them in the ticket store to buy card packs. New player training. Okay, this is new. Quests are special collections of challenges that are sometimes available. Always make sure you check out the quest tabs, yada, yada, yada. So what is... Wow, I like this. Get a Royal Rumble support for completing it. Get supports here. Play a game of Wild. You've got Explore your collection. You get a bunch of Primal cards, more Primal cards. So it's not amazing, but you know, it does something. It gives you something for every game mode you play. I've got a couple of female cards there. Nice. So, you know, it's not terrible. This is actually pretty cool. And at least it gives you ways of getting up the next levels. I wonder if this changes based on your tier. Everything unlocks. There are lots of different modes and events to play, which obviously we know. You've been watching the channel, we know this. Limited, welcome to the ring, limited time offer. Now, obviously, there it is. I have been waiting to find out how you get this forever. Now, I can't buy this because this is the rules of the account. I'm not allowed to buy it. But for anyone who is wondering how you get the Season 8 card back, which we've been wondering the whole season, this is how you get it. You have to be a new player. So you cannot get that card back unless you are a brand new player. I understand it's something nice and exclusive to offer to people. We're gonna go, first of all, to collect some new cards. Welcome to the store. So we've got all the new stuff here. We've got some foundation packs, we've got special free packs, which we're gonna get right now. It's just going to give us a Survivor token. Survivor's going to be really important, I think, in this run-through of Poor Man's SuperCard. So let's see what's inside. We've got a Royal Rumble, 21 tier. No. Okay, I'll take that. I'm happy with that. Got some Giants Unleashed stuff there. We're going to lock it in. We're Vanguard Plus already. Well, I'm not going to say no to that. Now, for any new players, you can skip the ads for the second free pack, and they are available every 4 hours. So we've got a Behemoth, which was Season 7's, like 3rd tier. Or should we say high tier? We've got ourselves some super coins. Now this is something that's been new since the last one that came out. And we're going to go up tiers really, really quickly here. So we've got the special offer. We've got Pack Battle, which again is going to be quite instrumental. I don't know. Okay, so if you're new, that's pretty cool. If you're new, it actually goes up to Vanguard. I've got to give Cat Daddy some credit. This is a good way of pushing people up the tiers nice and quick. Now, the login bonus is a different issue entirely, and rewards I'm going to explain during the series, but basically you don't want to touch these until you get to, but this one is fine. You can touch this whenever, but anything that's tier related, where it says here, based on your top 8 tier, you want to leave alone until you're at the highest point in that month. Similarly with the tickets and the super coins, you don't really want to be spending those as much as possible. Now this is something interesting I've wanted to know. The card limit grows as you go up the tiers. Not a lot of people know what the card tier limits are, and this is going to show you what those limits are. So we're going to lock in our best cards here for our top 8. Because that's really important. Now, the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to go to every mode. And if I just, oh, we've got momentums. Okay, so get a free momentum slot. Nice. You want to go into every mode as a starter point and get all of these extra cards. Every single mode will give you free cards, which will enable you to have pros and fortify cards off of the bat. The unfortunate part of that is it is going to take you through a game. So unless something crazy happens, we're just going to speed this up. So what is the end goal of this series? Well, very simple. Get to WrestleMania 38 tier by the end of the series. So as soon as we reach WrestleMania 38 tier, it's over. Number one tip when starting off from scratch, you'll want to be starting a fusion straight away. That's going to take half an hour, but every time you're doing it and it's free of charge, you are getting closer and closer to this, the tippity top of the ladder. So I think I've got every single game mode done. That's going to give us 12 extra super coins, and super coins again are incredibly important. Even if it's just for draft picks, this is going to be a great start. I've got to keep an eye out for free packs as well, because these drop every time something screws up in the game, or they need to, I don't know, take it down for maintenance, or just in general, they tend to provide free packs every so often. And obviously QR codes, everyone's got to pay attention to those. And I will certainly be doing that. Next video will be interesting. What I'm going to be sticking to at the moment is 100% these. If you can get, I don't know, like 1,000 from the store, I don't think there's anything wrong with you spending it, because the cost doesn't change. Spending it on these cards to give you a bit of a boost. But if you're not going to spend them, I definitely would save up and go for these cards at the top. These Money in the Bank cards. Just one of them could change your deck entirely. So to finish that quest, I've got to do 2 things. I've got to do Wild and a game of PvP. And let's go to PvP. Let's just do a game of War to start things off with, I think. And that should be the quest completed. Now, because I'm going more casual based, I'm probably going to just make sure I reach momentum level 3, which gives me a boost in game as well. So I think that is all of them done. Not all. Which one are we missing? Ah, start a game of Survivor. See, this is the first time that I'm looking on at these thinking, I really wish I had those right now. The thing is, the rewards are based off your top 8. So I'm looking at SummerSlam 20 rewards at the moment. So one thing I can say is if you do win a Survivor, hold on to the rewards until you reach a higher tier, because every tier you go up, the rewards change to that tier. So whilst that's cooking, I'm going to go and do something which is going to be interesting to see the results of. And that's the puzzler. Now, the top reward is this. And that would just be redonkulous. I don't think it's going to happen, but we're going to give it a go. Now, one thing I will say is if you're a newbie starting, trust me, there are 2 modes you want to get good at. Puzzler and Last Man Standing. Those are the 2 modes, and I'd say Codebreaker as well, because those are the modes that are going to give you the best chance of getting rewards that are outside of your range. I'm going to get so many complaints if I end up getting a Triple H from this. And this is where we might see the biggest difference between Season 7 and Season 6 and now, is a difference in the rewards. Okay, so multiple triumphs completed. 30 minutes all the count does on a puzzler. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh, no way. That is shocking. Oh, wow. Okay, so this was not expected. We got a Maya Nash Carter, a Valhalla Nash Carter, a Maya Almost, we got Maelstrom, and yes, we, as a free account, just started playing the game, have the most powerful card in the entire game. What is this craziness? This is holy shit moment right here. There was a great start to Season 1 because of the WrestleMania 3 event, but you know I said get good at puzzlers? This is the reason why. The difference in how quickly you can progress is so vast. Like, my whole top 8 has just been thrown into like a blender and just come out as this craziness, right? Oh my god, we're at WrestleMania 36 already. Okay, so what you've earned. Okay, so this is interesting. Superstar card cap has gone up by 50. My support cap was actually limited as well by 20. Equipment card cap 10. And the enhancement card cap as well. And the next tier will go up even further. I wonder what tier it is that it gets to the maximum, which is 450. I literally am terrified. I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm terrified to look at the comments. Now, the best thing you can do when you get shocking situations like this, do not level this card up. Just trust me, this is your anchor point. This comes to deck balance, which is how you manage a card like this in your inventory. Every single card you have now needs to be anchoring itself to this card, especially your Last Man Standing deck, because that is what determines this. So I'm going to end Poor Man's SuperCard Series 3 Episode 1 with that. What happens next? Well, find out I'll tell you what, the next video is going to be a must-watch, seriously. Wow. So make sure if you want to watch more of this and you're not already subscribed, hit the big red button. I'm going to claim my first reward, which is a bunch of picks and stuff. And it's quite fitting that we end the video on WrestleMania 36, the first WrestleMania tier available in the game, as we make our way to WrestleMania 38 tier. But as a new player, I didn't expect to get any Season 8 cards, let alone the best card in the game. But it's not game over, because having the best card, as we all know, if you're a regular player, means nothing if you can't balance your deck out. There we go, nice little support. Royal Rumble Sensational Sherry. That is a great addition, because my best one before this was a Primal. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I have been SuperZombGBBQ. Make sure you leave your comments down below with what you want to see in this season's Poor Man's SuperCard. And I'll see you very soon. Hopefully. If the comments don't kill me. Peace out, people. Bye-bye.
It's so far away, we wait for the